Hey YouTube, welcome back to Griffin Grills. We're going to be doing a different kind of video today. We're not actually cooking anything today. What we are going to do though is show you how to use proper maintenance to take care of your grill after a cook. Usually I recommend doing this, at least every couple of months, or if you're grilling every day, at least every 30 to 40 cooks, because it will accumulate a lot of debris inside the grill. And that could be flammable if you've got meat drippings or grease buildup. So you don't want your grill going up in flames. Right now we're just going to start with a hard plastic spatula. And what we're actually going to do is scrape all the debris that we can get loosened up. And then we're going to come back and hit it with a 50-50 mix of just white vinegar and water. And this will help to break down some more of that, and we can actually take sponges and wipe the excess away. So I'm going to go ahead and get started chipping at this, and then we'll come back to you in just a second. Alright, so here we are back at the grill, and you can see I've made a little bit of forward progress getting this scraped off. All this gunky black stuff you see here, this is a potential grease fire waiting to happen. That's why it's so important to maintain a clean grill. A lot of this, when you start scraping it off, especially if you're doing a lot of indirect cooking where you have your fire on one side and your meat on the other, this part will actually build up a lot of this just greasy, gunky stuff like this, and this is highly flammable, so it doesn't take much to catch that on fire. But now that we've got a good bit of it scraped off, and we're down by the catch can where the actual blades for the self-cleaner comes through, all we're going to do is just give those a couple of swipes, and that should get some of that debris into our ash pan to make the cleanup a little easier. And you can take your spatula and just kind of work that around a little bit, just to make it a little easier to get that knocked down. I hope it didn't rattle the camera too much. I'm using the tripod on the side table. So we're going to work on getting this cleaned up a little bit more. I'm going to clean the blades off too on each side. You can see where it's a little gunky right here. And we've got some places that have actually caked up and left a hard residue that's not coming off with our scraper. That's where our vinegar and water is going to come in. We're just going to spray that on, let it sit for a while, treat it, and then we'll wash it off with some water and take some sponges and scrub that really good so we can get a good deep clean on it. So let me finish up this, and then when we come back I'll show you how to apply the spray. Alright, now that we've got a good deal of the gunk and ash scraped out, the only thing we're left with is the hard chunks that are on the sides. You can notice a couple right down there around the bolts that hold on the gas system for the ignition in the Performer, along with some of the racks have some buildup. So we're just going to take our 50-50 mix of water and vinegar and just start at the top of the grill and spray an even coating all the way around, working our way down. Concentrate real heavy on the more gunky spots that have the hard buildup if you need to. Alright, now that we got our vinegar and water solution sprayed on there, we're just going to let that sit in for a few minutes. I'd say give it about 5 to 10 minutes to sink in and absorb all that. Then we're going to rinse it down with a water hose, scrape it again, see if we can knock off some more pieces of debris, and then we'll spray it down. Repeat the process about twice or until needed to your cleaning standards, and then we'll work on doing the lid while we let this sit. Alright, while we're going ahead and cleaning out the grill, we don't want to forget to do the lid. It's the same process as cleaning the bowl. You're just going to flip that lid up and get all those hard crusties out of there that you can. And once you get most of that hard debris, just repeat the process. Spray down with your vinegar and water, let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, then come back, scrape it again, and then after that, if you want to spray it down again, make sure you get everything double clean. Go right ahead, it's not going to hurt a thing. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes since I sprayed down the vinegar and water, so we're just going to take a water hose and spray this real good. I apologize, I'm going to try to back my phone up because water and technology don't mix. You can already see that's done quite a number on the inside of the grill. So now we're going to go back with our scraper and try to knock some of those hard places loose. And then we'll come back, vinegar, water it, and give it another rinse down with the hose. And then I would just do it until you're satisfied with it. But main thing you want to do is make sure you get all that debris away from where you do your indirect cooking, because the last thing you want is for that to start a grease fire that's going to envelop your whole grill. So let me get this cleaned up a little bit and then we'll see you back shortly. Alright, so after we finished cleaning the inside of the grill out, we just went ahead and washed the body down with some soap and water. Just go all the way around the body, hitting the frame, the prep table, all those vital areas that you forget about. And we'll probably have to clean this up a little bit more. It didn't quite clean up like I wanted, but with regular maintenance and care, you should be able to keep your Weber for a long time. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about it. Leave any comments or likes down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.